Good morning, all. Happy Wednesday, hump day. Hump day. I hope everybody's having a good week. Whew. A lot going on. I've been seeing snippets of Trump's speech. All you can do is laugh at this point. All you could do is laugh. Just sit back and watch the comedy. Watch the comedy unfold, really. And truth be told, I believe that a lot of this is just for show. It's just for presenting a presence of in the storyline, because it's all just kind of a movie. It's all just kind of a show right now for you to be manipulated and gaslit, and for just continual keywords and talking points to be talked about all the discrepancies within his actions, within his words, within things that he's saying, things that aren't even making any sense. And that's just kind of the truth. And that's the same thing in the storyline with Charlie. I mean, they're just throwing everything up. They're putting everything out there, and I think a part of it's all a part of the plan, truthfully. And I think there's a lot of other people playing in the mechanics of it than we think. A lot of people in reference to this storyline. And it's all very interconnected, very much so. And it's just one of those things. It really, really is. I see so often people are searching for things outside of them. People are searching for answers outside of them. People are searching for peace outside of them. In this world right now, that's just not something you're going to find. It's not something they're going to give you. You're not going to get the answers, and you're not going to get peace. In different ways, you're not going to get justice. You're not going to get justice right now. It's too corrupted. It's too underground. It's too deep. It just is. It truly is. And it's just one of those things. I think the less we give attention to it, the better off we'll be right now. Truth be told, that's my choice of action. I'm just not going to play into it anymore. I'm going to be very mindful of the things I watch. I'm aware. I'll be wise, but I'm not going to play into it anymore. I'm just exhausted of it. It's one of those things, and it's to each their own. The decisions you make and how you want to move forward in your life. Last night I went with my girlfriend to a seminar, and it was a really good seminar in regards to trust, wills, probates, and I'm pretty savvy on those things because I was in banking for quite some time. And I opened a lot of trust accounts, not to mention when my grandparents passed away, there was a probate period, and some discrepancies there for sure. Things that don't make sense and things that don't align, court documents that don't align. There's a lot of that in my storyline, and I'm just to a place where I just have zero desire to engage in it. I just don't even care to know. I don't even care to know. When it comes to the past isn't a past for a reason, and it transpired the way that it did for a reason. And those that are, a part of it, and those that have played their part, and those that have done illegal things, and those that have chosen to take the path they have, that is theirs. And they have to walk with that and carry that within themselves. And how they choose to carry out the truth in the world, that is between them too. That is between them and God. I'm not going to wear that, nor am I going to go tit for tat for it. It's just one of those things. I just don't see where the world is going to evolve in a better place if we don't learn to. Yes, there should be truth. Yes, there should be justice. Absolutely. But when it's so embedded and it's so deep, you're fighting a system that's designed to work against you. How are you going to win? How are you going to win with a system that's designed to work against you? And that's all facets of the system. That's the government, that's the financial, that's the judicial, That's the military in different ways. That's the religious groups in different ways. I mean, again, and I'm not saying everybody within these areas of the organization and the system, but I'm saying there's a lot of deception. There's a lot of corruption within every area of it. There just is. That's evident. And so you open your eyes to reality of facing what's plausible and what's achievable. What's plausible and achievable, right? You can't take the system down. You just can't. And especially not one person, right? And there's a lot of people speaking on truth, by all means, but there's a lot of people speaking on truth, but it's like they're giving half-truths. They're giving some of the evidence, not all of the evidence, and it's just one of those things. It's just like, and so it's one of those things. It's one of those things. For me personally, again, this is for me personally. Something came to me when I got home last night from the seminar, and then we went to dinner. It was so crazy during the seminar. My energy shifted immediately when certain discussions came up with dealing with wills and probates and what could happen to people when they're incapacitated or they're ill, and how loved ones can take advantage of people that are ill and having to coerce them to sign documents. The filing system, depending on who you know in the system, can sweep certain things under the rug, or certain things can go missing off government mandated websites. So there's just one of those things, you know, and it's sad. It's super sad. You know, it's sad for everybody involved. It's sad for everybody involved. It's sad for those that have been taken advantage of in this type of aspect. It's sad for those that have felt that they've had to take these type of measures to walk into said abundance or acquire said wealth. It's sad. On all accounts, it's sad for those that are tagged in whatever area, whether it be the judicial system, whether it be the financial system, whether it be the government system, that have to help sweep these things under the rug, help cover it up. I mean, it's sad for them too. And so I just don't see in what area of any of it where there's peace for anyone. It's sad for all parties involved. And then you've got people that are in very high positions, per se, whether it be JD or Vance, JD or President or whoever, getting on a podium, just making not one bit of sense. Not making one bit of sense. Taking two words that are completely opposite meaning, putting them together and think that they can come up with something. Makes no sense. And so, that said, I had something come to me, and I thought it was kind of, when I got home, do you ever stop asking questions? That was Charlie's, don't ever stop asking questions. The moment you stop asking questions is the moment they have control, they have power, essentially, is what his meaning was behind it, right? That was Charlie's MO. I wonder now if Charlie was here and given the magnitude of everything transpiring with his investigation, what would be his thought process in reference to questions right now? And I feel like he would say, what would he say if you continually ask questions and don't get answers? Keep asking the questions, but the questions you're asking be the answers you're looking for. Like, so often enough right now, I see in so many different areas and so many different platforms and so many different people asking questions. By all means, they're asking questions and they're looking for truth and they're wanting to hold people accountable and they're wanting for proof. But within that, you have people asking questions and you have people stating these things, but on the same scope of that, they're not being fully transparent neither. They're not being truly accountable neither. They're not putting everything out on the table. And so when you have both sides moving and operating in the same thing, I don't see how you're going to achieve what Charlie was trying to achieve. When you're both acting in simultaneously the same way, you're almost mirroring each other, right? And so I feel as though we need to move to the cusp where we're asking questions and then we're standing by the answers. We're looking